I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Yeah.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. Dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Set, 50, plant, recon, 132 fight. Zoom, fellas, let's go. No, check his mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Go. 95's Mike, 195. He can't hang. And go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's go.
They tried a quick hitter in.
Side, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run, watch the run. Quick there. Rock. Come. Under 10. 10. Bam. Exit. Ready, go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he completes it to Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First down, a run with Cohen. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On the ready. 135. Check right. Strong right. Strong left.
On first down, Love. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Hey, whoa. Red, smooth. 45 the mic. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
From the 27, Trubisky. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On second and a yard, Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Check 45 to Mike. Hey, keep it up. Red, go. Mike, 45. Hey, Steve 6.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Touchdown, Packers. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come. Get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Ready. 90. Wolf. Ready. Watch 12. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Tyler, 64, weak. Check. Let up.
Back to throw. Love. He finds Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd
Here we go. And Lobo. Big stop, G. Big stop.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
95, Mike. Watch 95.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 2, Trubisky. Complete to Bryant.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Hey, echo.
Now Trubisky on first down. He'll take a shot for the end. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Cohen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Looking to throw. Love able to find Shaheen here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Operating from the gun. Love. This one into the hands of Burton. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Excellent execute. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And it's caught. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. To throw from his end zone. Love. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. He'll find Metcalf. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake. Love. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
95, yep. Check his mic. Gone. Check 9. Ready, go.
From the gun, Love. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
95's Mike. What's 95? Charlie. I can't believe they even let you play. 95's the Sam. No, check. Go.
On 1st and 10, Love. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Yes. Check 3. Leo. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Love. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Williams. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Trubisky to throw. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Delta. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Ran, Delta.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Trubisky now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Hey, defense. 18.
Trubisky will throw, letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for this. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Newton. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Whip. Watch the whip. 20.
Here's Newton. That is caught by Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, Newton. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter. Why?